what we doing today. Hey, man, y'all already know when I get in this seat, it's something special. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been asking when was I going to do another review video. So, hey, what better shoe to review other than the Air Jordan 2s and how iconic this shoe really are. So, you know what? Let's get into it. Stop playing. On to string these shoes up so y'all will really be able to see exactly how this shoe look. You know what I'm saying? So I went on to string this shoe up to just really kind of show y'all how this shoe look, man. I know some of y'all might say, man, that shoe look like a scat. This is actually what makes this shoe so iconic. I'll let y'all see how dope this shoe is. Look at this shoe. This is the most different design Jordan shoe that you're going to see. That's what makes this shoe so iconic. When I first got this shoe and owned this shoe back in 1995, I was in high school when I first saw this shoe, man. I seen this shoe on sale, I think for like $79, $89, something like that. And I was with my brother, we was in the mall, and I never forget. He talked me into buying this shoe, right? I was a little bit skeptical because, as you see on this shoe, it don't have nothing on it other than this Nike at the top. And the Air Jordan, can y'all see that? Air Jordan and the ball with the wings on the tongue. Now you had the Nike under the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Look at the design of that shoe, man. And this shoe is 30 years old. This shoe literally is what? When it came out in 85, something like that. This shoe is literally over 30 years old. But let me get back to the story. I bought this shoe for I think about $69, $79, man. And my brother talked me into it because there was some more shoes in there. I forget what it was that I really wanted. And I was like, well, you know what? He said, man, get these. Nobody else is going to have them on. And you know what? It was true. That's why they was on sale. And I bought this shoe. You know, this is in 95, so only the current Jordans was really the popular Jordans. The ones, you know, back in the 90s or whatever, or the most popular ones was the 3s, the 4s, or something like that. 1s and 2s back then wasn't popular. You know, at least the 1s did have, it still had the ball with the wings on it. You know, it didn't have the Jordan sign on it, the Jordan hangman on it. That wasn't on this shoe. This is the funny part. I had these shoes on, man. My brother talked me into buying this shoe, right? Wore it to school, right? And man, these folks, I can hear them. They actually thought I had some scats on. They thought I had scats on my feet because it's nothing showing you what they are. And unless you was just a Michael Jordan fanatic, you wasn't going to just know that these was Jordans just by looking at them. So people actually thought I had scats on my feet, and they was literally talking about me. And I had these shoes on, which is one of the most popular Jordans you can get your hands on now. These are the OGs. The same exact shoe I had on in 1995. That's just a funny story to me, man, because now these people that laughed at me when I had these shoes on, they actually most likely got these shoes now to this day, and it's one of the most popular shoes. So, and like I was saying, look at the shoe, is one of the most different design Jordans ever. that you'll see. It's not another Jordan that's nowhere near the design of the shoe. It actually looks futuristic if you look at it. This shoe, I think, reason why a lot of people kind of slept on this shoe at first, I actually honestly think this shoe was ahead of its time. This shoe was definitely ahead of its time, without a doubt. That's why it's one of the most popular shoes now, because it was ahead of its time. It did have a Nike swoosh sign on it or whatever. It would have took away from that futuristic look, and it might not have been ahead of its time like it is now. This shoe is one of the most expensive. I think maybe the ones too, but if I'm not mistaken, either the ones or these are selling online. I didn't see them for $15,000-$20,000. So these are some real iconic shoes. These are the two, so they obviously came out his second year in the league. And what I like about the shoe is, and I went on to string them up, because like I said, I want y'all to see the shoe in its fullness. What I do like about this shoe is you can pretty much wear this shoe with everything. Like a pair of blue jeans look good with them. A pair of black jeans will still look good with them. A pair of khakis will look good with this shoe, because it just don't, like I said, it don't have a Nike sign or anything on the shoe that would kind of limit you from being able to wear a lot of different options with this shoe. It's almost like the 11s to me, with the panel leather on them. You don't see a Nike sign on them nowhere. So it's like with that panel leather, you can literally wear that Jordan 11 with the tuxedo. I done seen it done before. So these shoes kind of give me that same without, of course, the panel leather on them. But this shoe it was ahead of its time. There's no other shoe and no other Jordan with this same design, period. It just is in a class of its own. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful shoe, man. It's just a beautiful shoe. And I got these at retail price. These is $200 in the store. And I'm gonna tell you how I was able to cop them. I went to the store on the release day. It was already, what they do is they take the raffles first. And I'm gonna put some highlights in this video of him playing with these shoes. But I never won the raffle, right? So I went to the store to see did they have some extra pair, but they won't let you get them until everybody that has the raffle has gotten their shoes. And then the next day, because they get 24 hours to come and pick their shoe up, right? So the next day I went, which is today, actually, I went, and they had a 9.5 with easy. Wasn't no line. I didn't have to wait, stand in the line, because I wouldn't have done that, no way. So I just went and picked them up easily. So you actually can do that with Jordans. I really didn't know that. So I would just go and pay resale price, but these was $200. They came out at $216 with the tax. But I know a lot of people probably like, man, y'all spend that much for Jordans, or y'all spend that much for shoes or whatever. It's very selective pair I buy. But then one thing about these Jordans, period. This shoe, you say I paid $216 for this shoe, right? I literally can sell this shoe for at least $300, right? At least. So you gotta understand, Jordans, the shoe game is a little bit different from the people that might say, well, you buying all these shoes, you buying all these Jordans or whatever, or this and that. But it's no different from just say you buy TVs, or you buy stereos, you buy cars, you like cars, you buy purses, you know what I'm saying? So everybody buys something that they like, so it's really no different. But one thing about Jordans, you can resell, you can upsell. So it's not just, okay, I'm just buying a shoe because, and granted, nothing happened. I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. Y'all know this. But if Michael Jordan was to pass, these shoes going top dollar. You know, and I don't wear my shoes often. You know, I might, man, I think I probably wear these shoes probably maybe one time in the whole full year, maybe twice max, you know, at the max. But this shoe is iconic, man, because it just so different from any other Jordan. It was different shoe. Everything about the shoe, the stitching, the you know, the shape of the shoe, it just was different. Everything, you can't find another Jordan that to me personally looked like this shoe. And it came out in his second year in the league. So I think he averaged probably around about maybe 30 that year, close to it or something like that. But yeah, that was a good season for him. That was before, you know, he was able to get a team to really kind of start going for titles. So the titles wasn't in the play, but individually Michael Jordan was still Michael Jordan. We already know that. So this shoe is just iconic, man. If you don't have the tools in your collection, then you really just don't have a collection. You gotta have the original tools. I don't like all the other different colors, the pink, purples, and all these other different colors. I really like the shoes that he wore in game. I really like the ones he wore in game. Sometimes I get another different color or whatever, but I like the ones he wore in game. So I try to stick with those. I got a few pair that he actually didn't wear in the game. Maybe a couple of few colors just because they to wear with different varieties. But overall, I put this shoe on. One of the best looking shoes on foot that I can see. One of the dopest Jordans that look on your foot. It's just a good looking shoe. So, you know, I had a homeboy, he was like, man, you need to do a video on these, because I wasn't even thinking about doing a video on these. I hadn't done a Jordan video in a while either. You know, a lot of times you gotta get away from all the seriousness and get into some stuff that, you know, people like. But yeah, it's a dope overall shoe, man. You probably pay resale price maybe over $300 with taxes and everything, depends on your size. But I got these at retail price, and it's a dope shoe, man. Overall, the baby look great on my foot. They're not tight. You know, and I wear a lot of different stuff. Y'all even see me with the Puma stuff on. Y'all probably like, why you doing a Jordan review with Puma on? So, nah, man, I wear variety, man. I got Nike, I got, you know what I'm saying, I got a lot of different stuff. So, but yeah, dope shoe. Just stop by, man, give y'all a little review of the Air Jordan 2s. Why they're so iconic to me, and it's because the design of it. At that point, second year in the league, of course he was in the slam dunking these days too. He won the slam dunking this shoe, so. And the kiss the rim, I forgot to mention that, with this shoe on, makes this shoe iconic. So if y'all don't remember that, I'm gonna try to post that in this video, the kiss the rim with this shoe on. One of the best dunks he ever did is with this shoe, and one of the reasons why they so iconic. But hey, who am I to tell you how iconic they are? You ain't gotta listen to me. Stop playing. I'm out. Crank it up. Who needs guns when these balls is heavy metal? Crank it up.